What's up, guys? Welcome to Sports Time with Andre. I'm your host, Andre, and Sports Time is only on the ATP Network. You can catch the ATP Network on YouTube, Rumble, Twitch, and Twitter. Um, yeah, man, I got a lot of stuff to talk about. Not a lot of stuff, but some stuff that I'm interested in. I meant to talk about this a while ago, but I fucking forgot because I don't know. I just be going through so much shit, and when you going through so much stuff, man, it's hard to stay focused, man. I've been working hard on this network, trying to get this network going with so limited resources. So yeah, just bear with me. I want to start making these because I love my politics, but what's wrong with sports? Like, and I know, some of my lefty comrades will come in and say, "Oh, sports is a distraction." I know that. It is a distraction. I get it. I understand. Like, I had comrades tell me that all the time. Like, I don't. I mean, I still watch sports. It's a pastime, but I'm not into it like I used to. Maybe also because too, I grew up to a lot of shit. Like, you know, so man, let's talk about John Morant. I know this happened on April 4th. Like, I bet people like, damn, nigga, you late as hell. Yes, I am late. But I think this is total BS. It says John Morant was fined $75,000 by the NBA for repeated finger gun gestures. Now, one thing that's really hypocritical to me is people in football do it, like basketball players do it all the time. But this guy does it because if you don't know, he got suspended in the beginning of the NBA season, 30 games for showing a video of a gun on his Instagram, which, I mean, like, Chris Kaman was a hunter and he had videos of him hunting. If y'all don't know who Chris Kaman is, he was a role player, basically. He was a big man in the league. But Ja Morant, because you know, America is a racist ass country, and when you see, a black guy holding a gun, the perception is he's a thug or a YN or a criminal, as black folk call it YNs. But John Morant is none of that. Like, before, see, people like judging people, but they don't know that John Morant parents grew up middle class. So John Morant did not grow up in the hood. He did not grow up in the hood, and yeah, I get what some people were saying, like, hey, he's an NBA player, he supposed to be above reproach for the younger generation and all that stuff. Like, first of all, like, kids should not look up to athletes. I think that's the problem right there. Like, athletes are to entertain. Like, I think people should be looking up. People in general should look up to more like, Malcolm X or Martin Luther King or Fred Hampton or shit, them people, not no athletes. Like, athletes. But anyway, man, I'm getting into a little soliloquy here. I'm gonna read this. Um, that, I mean, like, come on, that's not even like a gun gesture. He just got his three fingers out like this. Now, I better be careful with YouTube, but like that. But he's nitpicking. He's nitpicking this guy, man. Um, It said Memphis Grizzlies star Ja Morant is facing a $75,000 fine from the NBA after making finger gun gestures twice during Thursday night's game against the Miami Heat. This happened on May 4th, by the way, guys. Ignoring NBA warnings from hours earlier. Morant was previously warned by the league office that this gesture could be interpreted in a negative light. Really? Interpreted? Even basically what they saying is that it's not that serious, but because of you being black and guns and stuff like that, yeah, some of the white folk, some of the white crackers might not like you pointing guns. Like, it's a bad light on us. Oh, jeez. The league said on a statement to NBC News on Friday. Morant made celebratory gestures throughout Thursday game in a battle the Grizzlies won 110 to 108 after Morant hit the game-winning basket at the last second. Um,
that he's made 2
Here we go,
threes in
guys.
a game. But Zach
Yeah, I can see
Edey,
that.
we saw it. His mobility up and down the floor as Ja Morant makes a 3.
I mean, my thing is, athletes do that all the time. I don't understand. They do the bow and arrow too. Like, okay. Um, the NBA investigated Morant earlier this week when he and the Golden State Warriors Buddy Hield used the finger gun motions towards each other at the end of their third Tuesday game, which ended in the 134-125 Warriors win. And here it is right here.
Some form of gesture there. You can make that what you want. And then Buddy Hield kind of responded.
I mean, again, like, oh, jeez. It says both players and teams were issued warnings by the NBA with no penalties, according to ESPN Shams Charania on Thursday. The league determined the celebrations were not violent in nature, but inappropriate and not to be used further. So even the NBA really, like, we really don't care. Like, it's not that big deal, but, you know, some people are uncomfortable with, you know, gun gestures. You know, little Timmy in the stands watching the game, and, you know, and they don't just, yeah. Like, it's wild. Like, I mean, like, people gotta understand, like, these players, even though I criticize the NBA, not on here yet, but I will, you know, like, these players are competitive. Like, you know, emotions get involved. You do things, you know, you would normally do. Oh lordy. Oh lordy. My thing is, if you're gonna fine Morant 75 grand, why you didn't find Buddy Hield in? But they gave them warnings to that game before they played the Heat. Um, Morant told the Associated Press on Thursday he was well aware the gesture made headlines after the Tuesday game and was not bothered by the criticism. I'm kind of used to it, the Grizzly guard said. I was pretty much a villain for 2 years now. Every little thing, if somebody could say something negative about me, is going to be out there. So yeah, I don't care no more. And he's $75,000 less richer. But I can't agree with Morant, man. It's like at this point, man, people like just wow, like people gonna perceive you, you know, as a, you know what, you know, I said it earlier, like it just it is what it is, you know. It's just so unfortunate, like that, like they picking on this guy for no reason. Like the guy is competitive, you know. But I'm finna continue. It says this is not the first time the NBA has cracked down on Morant for gun-related incidents. He faced 2 suspensions over the matter in 2023. The first was an 8-game suspension for live streaming with a apparent gun in a Denver area nightclub, which the gun was fake, by the way. They won't say that. Followed by a more severe 25 suspension when he waved the gun again on Instagram Live from the passenger seat of a car, which he just waved the gun. Just waved the gun. Like, I don't understand. Like, okay, if you say like he was trying to do some, you know, action with the gun, then I'm like, yeah, a little extreme. Like, yeah, that's not good look for him. But like, and people say, well, he's in the NBA and NBA got rules. I don't think NBA got rules about you players using a gun like to hunt and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure a lot of these NBA players had a weapon. Like Gilbert Arenas bought a weapon into a basketball arena one time. I think he played for the Wizards. I think. Like, yeah, I remember that. But um, let me see. It said Morant did not. Okay, so yeah, man. I just had to cover that because that pissed me the fuck off. It really did. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Man, like Ja Morant, man. My guy is, man, like after, you know, you waving the gun, you know, on Instagram Live and having a fake gun in a Denver club, man, just don't do that shit no more, man. Like you a target that they like to pick on. Not the NBA per se. It's just, I guess, you know, people telling Adam Silver, like, you know, hey, you need to stop this guy because he's a bad look for the kids. Like, I mean, Ja Morant is John Morant should not be a role model for nobody. I mean, in terms of that, like athletes are human. Like, I used to look up to. I'll say I used to look up to celebrities a little bit, but not now. Like, I look up to Martin Luther King, Fred Hampton, Malcolm X. Like that's the people I want to be like. Not want to be like, but when in terms of how you say it. Shit, man. Anyway, let me get to this next story right here. I'm finna break down by my Miami Heat, man. Like, god damn, man, they got mollywopped. The Miami Heat got mollywopped, man, and I'm finna share my screen because YouTube is, it won't be no sound. Um, let me see. Let me see. So, obviously, the Cleveland Cavaliers swept the Miami Heat 4-0. I mean, the only competitive game was Game 2. And, yeah, and the rest of it was not competitive. The Miami Heat, you could say, like, they had to play 2 games, which they didn't get much rest. Then they had to play against a Cavalier team that had a week of rest. Then they had two days off between games, which, like, hell, they haven't really have done shit. So yeah, man, I'm finna play these highlights right quick. Now the sound is off, and I slowed it down because well, NBA do not like you using NBA content unless you verify it. So here we go. Now this is the first play of the game. Donovan Mitchell, he has the ball up. He just, I guess he trying to read. And now look at that. Now you had Jerry Allen, a center, pick the ball off with 10 seconds into the game, which is unacceptable, man. That's unacceptable. Like, you down 3-0 in a playoff game where you're fighting for your lives at this point. Like, no team hasn't came back from a 3-0 deficit. So, I could tell, like, this team was demoralized. They were defeated. And also I heard Kevin Love father passed away. So, um, that's another bummer. But again, like, you had a game to play. Like, this is unacceptable. You got a center intercepting the ball. Like, this game was unplayable to begin with, man. Just a wide open dunk. First play of the game. Yeah, I slowed it down. Donovan Mitchell hit a 3 right there. I don't know why it's going fast like that. Hold on. What the hell? Hold on, guys. Why is it going so fast? There you go. Oh, let me slow it down a little bit. Hold on. It's a bloodbath, man. Look at it. I don't know why the picture looks like that. This game wasn't even competitive, man. Cavaliers just got anything they wanted. So yeah. Um, uh, oh man, so yeah, that's the final score right there. Miami Heat lost 138-83, man. Like, people saying like Pat Valley failed as a GM and all that stuff. Listen, Butler, I'm gonna say this as a Heat supporter. I support the Miami Heat. I believe that what Butler did, like, he wanted more money. Pat Riley wasn't willing to give it to him because all Pat Riley said was, "Hey, just play." Like, he couldn't even do that. So yeah, like, Butler had help. He had Hero and Adebayo. So I just, um, yeah, man. Like, and anyway, Tyler Hero quit. Like, he had 4 points, one of 10, one of 9 from three. Like, bro, don't make you look good. You had a good season. You averaged 24 points per game, but like, you can't expect to win with those numbers, man. And out of bio, man, like, he's not consistent. Like, some games he'll show up, he'll play hard, he'll get you a 30 piece. And other games, this is his game. Like, he ain't gonna average 30 points a night. He'll give you 15 points at best, 12 rebounds, 4 assists. And Nikola Jovic, he had 24 points. And and also too, the Cavaliers, man, like, this was the test for the Cavaliers. I mean, people saying, hey, the Cavaliers are a fluke 1 seed. Like, hey, you got past this easy ride right here, to be honest with you. Like, this really wasn't a contest, the whole series. Um, it's gonna get tougher, man. Like, people don't understand the Cavaliers went to the playoff last year. This is not like their first hoorah. So I think they're more experienced. It's just that you gotta get Donovan Mitchell. You gotta get it done, man. Every game ain't gonna be like this. I mean, you want a game to be 138 to 83, but you gonna be games where it's gonna be low scoring, high intensity situations. It's like, um, I think the Celtics. I had the Celtics going to the finals, but Jason Tatum wrist is still injured, so that could impact. I don't know. But if everything, Cavaliers continue to play like this throughout the whole playoff series, easy run to the finals, man. Like, yeah. Um, this is kudos to the Cavaliers, man. Like, hey, LeBron left. People thinking y'all gonna be a poverty franchise for a long time, but y'all turned it around pretty quickly. LeBron left when 2019, 18. I think he left in 2018. So 7 years, like, that's impressive. For being irrelevant again when LeBron left to being a serious contender, like that's impressive. I give kudos to Kobe Altman and the Cavaliers organization. Like, got Donovan Mitchell, you build pieces around him. Like, people don't understand. Like, the normie fan don't understand how teams work. Like, yeah, you need a superstar, but you gotta have the pieces that fit together. Like, you gotta have some people with not high egos. Like, everybody in the NBA has an ego. Like, come on, man, nobody's stupid, but sometimes you gotta put your egos aside if you want to win the championship. And I can tell the Cavaliers, they in sync. They play for each other. It's scary. The only team I see them giving them a run for their money is the Celtics. But we have to see. Again, Jason Tatum injured his wrist. So, in Miami Heat, man, just got a lot of questions do need to be asked. Like, like, Kevin Durant, they said Kevin Durant is not coming back to the Phoenix Suns. I mean, I don't know how that's going to work. Like, Kevin Durant is now a free agent. He's still under contract, which I don't get these players. Like, they want this money, but they be on these long-term deals. That's how they stretch the years out. But I get that, but, like, yeah, so, I mean, Kevin Durant's not going to solve the Heat's problems. I think the problem with the Heat is continuity. I think they lack a lot of continuity at times. Like, they can play. They got good role players like Davion Mitchell, Kyle Anderson, Slow Mo. Like, Slow Mo, he gets to the basket. They got Jovic. He had 24 points. They got Duncan Robinson. He can hit threes. Like, they got a good core. They just need maybe another Jimmy Butler like player, I guess. But I'm not gonna fall into the category of saying, oh, Butler left, so that's horrible. No, Butler wanted to leave. He left. I mean, no excuse. And then I heard Tyler Hero said that if Butler was still on the team, there would be a different situation. Not entirely so. I mean, again, he wanted an extension. Pat Riley didn't want to give it to him, and and he wasn't happy there, so he left. I mean, he got traded. So, I mean, Andrew Wiggins. I mean, he can play, but I don't know. Andrew Wiggins, he's just like out of bio. Like they both, they're just on off players, man. Like they're not consistent. Like Andrew Wiggins, like he can get you 42 points every once in a blue moon, but the rest of the game he's just coasting. And you need a player that's constantly consistent. What I mean by consistency, I don't mean scoring 42 points every night. I mean giving you at least 25, 26 points per night. Like 12, 13, 14 points is not going to fucking do it. That's the problem with Andrew Wiggins, in my opinion. So, yeah. So, yeah, man. That's all I got to say about that. All right, guys. So, this is devastating news, man. I wish no injuries upon anyone. Um, you know, like, Damian, if y'all don't know, Damian Lillard is diagnosed with an Achilles tear after injury versus Pacers in playoffs. It says Milwaukee star Damian Lillard is sidelined indefinitely after suffering a torn Achilles. Um, and this is from the Milwaukee Bucks official X account. It says Damian Lillard underwent an MRI today that revealed a torn left Achilles tendon. Lillard will miss the remainder of the 2025 playoff and undergo surgery to repair the injury. So, yeah, man. That's what he said right there. He said, "Appreciate all the prayers and well wishes. This one really hurt. His way is not my way." Then it says, according to NBA insider Chris Hayes, Damian Lillard is in good spirits and motivated on attacking his rehab. Like, one thing that really kind of concerns me about all this is that Damian Lillard is, how old is he? 30, 31, 32? Like, I don't know, but like, you older with an Achilles injury, it's going to be tough, man. Like, an injury like that is not easy to come back from. When you tear your ACL or you tore your Achilles, that's not an easy injury to come back from. And it's all unfortunate. Um, it went back up. I don't know why he did that. It says, Lillard's availability for the start of the 2025-2026 is now in doubt because of his injury severity. In Game 4 of the Bucks' first-round matchup against the Indiana Pacers, Lillard went down in the first quarter and had to be helped off the court. Shortly after suffering the injury, Haynes reported that Lillard was feared to have torn Achilles. Yeah, I seen Lillard fail. I'm not gonna play the video because of copyright. Hopefully I'll get copyrighted for playing the highlights of. Well, that really wasn't a highlight. That was just like a quick 5-second clip because apparently the Heat got beat so bad that I guess inside the NBA just sped it through. Oh boy. But I seen him grabbing the back of his Achilles, back of his heel. Like, yeah, that's where your Achilles are, and that's not good. Um, I mean, you don't hope for no type of injury, but the best case scenario is an ankle injury. And yeah, I don't know why this web page loading like this. I guess because of ad blocker, but um, keeps going back up. I don't know why. Um, it says the injury came after recovery from his deep vein thrombosis diagnosed in March that forced him to miss the final month of the season and expect him to take a blood thinning medication. Oh yeah, I forgot he had a blood clot too. Um, per Sharonia, doctors told Bucks officials that the speed of Lillard's recovery has never been seen before, but it occurred because of early retirement detection and specialists working on him before a formal diagnosis. Lillard understandably wasn't his typical self upon return for the blood clot. He had 14 points and 7 assists in Game 2 before putting up. Keep going up. Come on, man. Oh, God. Before put up just 7 points in Game 3. Before going down in Game 4, Lillard played just 6 minutes. After Lillard's exit, the Bucks went on to lose by 26 points. 129 to 103. Lillard's time in Milwaukee has not gone the way he would have liked so far. While he had a pair of strong regular season games, he and the Bucks faced a first-round exit a year ago, and are one loss away from the same fate. So, yeah, man, that just unfortunate. Prayers up to Dame Dollar, man. Like, Like I tell y'all, man, I don't wish nothing. I don't wish none like this on anybody, man. Like Achilles, like my favorite player, by the way, Kobe Bryant, Bean Bryant, had an Achilles injury, and he was never the same. So, and then Po Dame Dollar, like he had blood clots. Then you have an Achilles tear, like. Yeah, he healed from the blood clots, but the Achilles tear, like that's gonna take a long time to heal. So, and then they say he might miss the whole season next year due to these blood clots. So, I mean not blood clots, due to these Achilles tear. So, very unfortunate, man. So yeah. All right, guys. All right, guys. This is the last thing I want to talk about today. I'm gonna break down what happened Game 4 of the Lakers versus Timberwolves. Yeah. You see right here, Lakers are down 110. Minnesota up by 1 point. Like, I mean, this was a good damn game. I give you that. Like, JJ Redick had to play his starters the whole entire second half, which is insane. Like, why in the fuck are you playing Ramon James in year 21? Yeah, 21. Fucking fucking 20 the whole second half. Like, you should at least set LeBron at the end of the third quarter or some shit. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Like, LeBron is not invincible. He's not God. But anyway, so yeah, man. Now, okay, now let's start right here. Okay, Anthony Edwards brings it up, right? Okay. Now, watch LeBron, man. Right here. Watch LeBron right here. I don't think I can see my mouse though or not, but I don't think so. But like LeBron just last days ago, look at that. LeBron let his man go around this with Austin Reeves at right here. Let this man go around. Watch this. Which it was a fake. I'm gonna play it again. See what it was is it was like, hey, give it to Nas Reed. But everybody was looking at what Nas Reed was doing. Nas Reed was moving into action. See, this is not on Austin Reeves. See, people say, "Oh, it's all Austin Reeves. He didn't do his job." No, that's on LeBron. LeBron should have. LeBron should have either switched or he should have communicated more. Like, this is why in basketball you're taught to communicate. So I'm play it right here. But you know what? Despite LeBron, despite that was a whammy by LeBron, he ended up with a block. Which, okay, good block by LeBron. Hey, 41 years old. Hey, okay, hey, can't be mad. 40-year-old LeBron. Hey, can't be mad at that. Okay. Okay, now, okay, they go back in transition. You know. Okay. Austin Reeves, a pull up three. Splash. Okay. Good right there. Okay, you're about 3 points. I mean 2 points. 113 to 111. Okay. At that point, you got 90, like less than 90 seconds left. All you gotta do is make a couple of stops. You think that'd be easy, right? I mean, for NBA standards in today, that's kind of a low score. Not a low score, but um, but it's just a lot of mistakes. And I put this loss on JJ Redick too as well. I'm going to play this here. Okay. Okay, inbound play, Julius Randle. Like, yeah, the Timberwolves need to use Julius Randle more in a lot of play actions, man. Like Julius Randle, he can handle the ball pretty well. Now look at Nas Reed. Look at this space, man. See, this is what I don't like. The space between LeBron and Nas Reed. I don't like that, man. Like, you down 2-1 at this point. Like, the game on the line. You've been playing the whole game. You gonna give this guy who can't hit threes that much space. Like, but let me continue. Okay. Took the steal, okay. Good recover though. I get him that. By the Lakers. Good recover. Okay, let me continue. Okay, they're up 2. You know, ball. Hey, the ball. Hey, you're under control, right? Yeah, you in control. You're up 2. Hey, hey, you want to tie this bug up? Go back to LA. Okay, put the ball in Luka's hand, which is a good decision. Luka's a superstar. Um, look at this. Look at this. LeBron pulls up. I mean, like LeBron can hit that, but why are you like? My thing is this: if you're up 2 with less than a minute to go in the game, why would you pull up from? Why you take a hard, uncontested 3 like that? LeBron should have drove to the basket and got a foul and hit 2 free throws. Then you'd be at 115 to 111. Like, you got to be smarter than that, LeBron. You've been in the league too long to do that. Like, you can hit those shots, but like, come on, man. Like, you giving the Timberwolves a chance, man. Okay, so you come back up the floor. No Anthony Edwards. Look, you got three Lakers players. Too much focus on Anthony Edwards. Look, Luka, Hachimura, and whoever the fuck the other dude is. Like, look at all this focus. Look at this. Look at it. Look. He wide open right here. This guy, I think Julius Randle at the corner right here, wide open. He can hit threes too. All Anthony Edwards gotta do, right here, just shoot it right there. Oh, goodness gracious, man. Y'all can't see my mouse. But y'all see what I'm talking about. Julius Randle on the top of the screen right there. Now watch this. Look, bam. See, it had 3 options. He passed it around to the corner, or he did was pretty much more smarter. Passed it to Nas Reed, then gave it to him for the easy layup. Like, just bad breakdown in defense, man. You gotta be smart. You gotta be smart. Look, I get it. Anthony Edwards is a elite athlete player, but you gotta be smart. And you know what else, man? See, this is what drives me crazy about this soft league, man. Now the guy had an easy layup, like Austin Reeves, like my guy. You got to foul the living hell out of him. Like, you don't let no dude lay the ball in, and get another and get the M1. Foul the shit out of him, man. What are you doing? So you got the M1, and he gonna make the free throw, cause Austin Reeves wasn't being smart. Uh, like, you gotta be smart in this. It's too easy. Look at that. Just too easy. Just too easy. That can't happen, man. Okay, so I skipped that. He made the free throw. Okay. Okay, you put the ball in your best scorer hand, Luka. Okay. That's respect. Okay. I think that was a foul. It was. Yeah, Luka got fouled. Let me skip that. And look at this lazy pass by LeBron right here. I skipped some of it. Just a lazy ass pass. Look at this. You don't. If you knew you couldn't get the ball in, my thing is call a timeout, dude. You down 1 point. Like, I know LeBron is tired. I get what some people say, like, hey, LeBron is tired. He played the whole second half. That's no excuse right there, man. That's on JJ Redick again. Like, I put the way they lost this game on JJ Redick. They had the game in their hands, like, but you know, instead of this being tied 2 games apiece, now now the Lakers on the brink of elimination. But look at here. Okay, and okay, play it right here. You know, hell, at this point, you can hold the clock. You can hold it down for the last shot. Cause hell, the Lakers did a stupid bonehead play. Okay, pause right here. See, this is the problem with the Timberwolves. It's like This is why they had a rocky season to begin with. Like shit like this. Like why was DiVincenzo impeding Anthony Edwards? Like Anthony Edwards could have got to the basket and got fouled. Like you like that could have been a turnover. But they call that a foul on the Lakers. So yeah, man, like they just that's not good. Yeah, they call that a foul. Um, yeah, he made his 2 free throws. I'm skipping here. Hold on. Now, okay, he makes his free throw, which is why free throws are important. Last play of the game. Okay, at this point, you got to tie it to go to overtime. Like you can't have a game-winning shot here. Now, look at LeBron on the bottom of your screen. Like LeBron is just jogging up the floor. Why is he not spreading up the floor? Like you got to give Luka space. When you like the defenders, like they obviously gonna be glued on you because you know they don't want you to get a easy shot off. But the Timberwolves, but just look at this spacing, man. This spacing is horrible. And look at this guy right here that's finna be in Luka's way. Look at that. You clog it. Now it's 2 defenders instead of you know. Look at this. Look at this spacing with Luka. Like they in front of Luka. So they basically trying to trap Luka. Like this guy, I think this Hachimura should be up in the front court. Why is he still in the back court at this point? 7.1 seconds left remaining. Like this is ridiculous, man. Okay. They trap Luka again. So they trap Luka, then Luka gives it to Austin Reeves, which was a good shot. I mean, because they trapped Luka, it left Austin Reeves open. Like LeBron, people call LeBron clutch, but like LeBron does not like to take last minute shots. Like that's just the way LeBron is. So he gives it to Austin Reeves, and watch here, mystery. I mean, it was a good shot. Like, hey, I can't be mad at him taking it. Like Austin Reeves he's a 3-point shooter, so like shoot. So that's the game. That's the game. Lakers are now down 3-1. Um, like so yeah, man. I mean, just bad coaching, bad decision making for the Lakers, man. Like this is why the Lakers are down 3-1. Like playing your veteran player the whole second half was a mistake. And playing Luka the second half was a mistake too. Like playing your 2 best players in the second half. Like just countless mistakes. The lazy pass by LeBron. Just a lot of mistakes, man. And in that last play, I could draw a better play than that. Like put the ball in the right person's hands, right? Fuck a screen. Like you got a guy that can't guard him. Let him cook and get y'all to overtime so y'all can win. So, all right, guys, that wraps up. That wraps up the second installment of Sports Time with Andre. I'm trying to do these once a week because I want to just try something new on the network. Hopefully, I can attract more subscribers by doing this. And while y'all at it, man, if you're on Twitter, follow the official ATP Network Twitter account. The handle is right there. And also, too, man, like and subscribe to, the ATP Network, man. And like the video as well. You know what I mean? So, all right, y'all. That wraps it up for Sports Time with Andre. Have a good